I'm Lense Bengu. I'm traveling through Africa to learn about its culture through food and to make me a better chef. In this episode, I visit Kukuletu and Langa. Here I'll learn how to make umboti, African beer. I can't just sit here and drink my own beer. It has to be passed around. I'll also learn about the anti-apartheid struggle that happened in this township. And following that, I get to visit Watamzulu, where I get a taste of real chisanyama, burnt meat. I'm gonna make a huge meat platter for my friends in my house, making local chakalaka, creamy polenta, and some pap with my own little twist to it. This episode's theme is all about Ubuntu. Ngingumuntu ngabantu. I am a person through other people. This is Africa on a Plate. I'm here in Kukuletu on the outskirts of Cape Town. It's a weekend here, and you can see people are just having a good time and relaxing. African beer is a very big part of our culture. It's something we all like to share. So let me go inside and see how it's made. The process of making African beer is very, very simple. Actually, that's explained to me. It's a matter of taking sorghum or malted sorghum, 10 kgs worth, and another 10 kgs of also Arica maize meal. She combines the two and fills it up in one of these barrels with some water and cooks it like as if she's making porridge. See, the consistency of what's inside this barrel is definitely not beer consistency yet. It's still very thick and it's quite porridgey. That's why she said she's going to add a little bit more water and sorghum afterwards. She can strain it all off, and the liquid that drains underneath it is going to be the beer that we enjoy afterwards. This is not exactly the most easiest thing to do. My back is trying to give in a little bit. It's not like working in a fine dining kitchen, I can tell you that much for sure.
If you buy a bucket of mkomboti,
yeah,
you have to share because there's
so many people in one place.
You cannot drink it alone.
Hey, bro. Well, like I explained outside, it's basically like making a sour porridge. So what I'm tasting now is sour, yeast, and lots of water. It's all been sifted through. There's no particles in my mouth like swirling around in there, which is actually quite weird because in my mind I'm thinking porridge, but I'm not tasting that. The reason why I can't drink this standing up, I had to go straight down to my knees or at least be on a seated level, is because you only drink beer amongst men. And when you drink amongst men, you can't be at an intimidating height. So I can't be standing above any of the older men. I got to be at a lower height. It's considered disrespectful and very much like laughable if I would just try to stand up and drink this beer. And the next thing that I need to do after I've had my couple of tastes is it has to be passed around. It's part of the community. That's how we drink, that's how we eat. It's all part of I am because we are. It's part of Ubuntu. And we need to share, we need to care, we need to be a community. This is how it's done, and it's a universal language amongst Africans. When she was making umboti or showing me how to make umboti, it was a bit unnatural because of the conditions. I'm not used to working outside, working with a big stick like that. I might not be used to it because I didn't grow up or didn't study like that, but it doesn't really matter. I think I stuck in and I did it. Wow, I really enjoyed that experience, sitting down with the elders and sharing umboti, African beer. It gave me a real sense of Ubuntu. Now that I've learned how to make the African beer, let me go out to the township and learn more about this community.